Welcome back to OFSAA Lacrosse 2024 Championship Week. We've had an awesome day of lacrosse so far. Lots of gritty performances, people putting everything on the line, and that's exactly what you want to see on a championship week. Right now, we have Aurora versus Patrick Fogarty. Fogarty, we're still going to get clarification on the proper pronunciation. I promise I'll have an answer for you by the end of the day. But both these teams are strong. I'm actually really excited for this matchup. What are you most excited for here?
I mean, before the last game, we did see Aurora High School terrific win over ESC, and for us, it's right back to the beginning, right where we started off, right? We saw Patrick Fogarty.
The circle of life.
Yeah, we saw Patrick Fogarty at the beginning of the day, right off the top. Terrific performance by them with a 15-4 victory over said ESC. Terrific game by them. The story was the two brothers, right? We saw Hunter McLaughlin and Carter McLaughlin. Carter terrific on the defensive end, where Hunter, the leading goal scorer for Patrick Fogarty over the course of the season, he had a terrific game himself in game one. But Aurora High School, man, they looked really good in their first matchup. And they only played a couple hours ago, where Patrick Fogarty's been sitting around all day. We'll see. Are their legs a little bit, slow getting started? Are they still warmed up? Sometimes in these tournaments, it's really difficult when you play a game at 8:30 or 9 o'clock in the morning and then have to wait around all day. So we'll kind of see how they go, but I'm really excited to see. No disrespect to ESC, but they didn't put up too much fight against Patrick Fogarty earlier in the day. So Aurora High School is going to be a much tougher test, and we'll see what they have in store. That's right.
100%. And before we get into the nitty-gritty analysis of the game, I'm Aaron Forster, creator of Box Cross Breakdown on YouTube, and I'm joined by my colleague here.
That's right, Mark Sauter, host of Sports Attic Live on YouTube as well. Really happy to be here. Been a great day. It got a bit hot, but halfway through that last game, it cooled down a little bit, eh? So,
yeah, I'm feeling comfortable in the shade here, for sure. And, before we get into the game here, which is only moments away, let's just take a moment to appreciate some of the cleats on these players today. A lot of bright colors out there, real flashy.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if you guys can get a zoom in on some of these cleats out here, but it's looking real good. Oh, yeah. Neon yellow, right? Neon orange. Now, we're going to have a vote for the end of the tournament on who had the best cleats. So please vote on that.
Now,
we look forward to seeing the results.
Now, this was a long time ago, Coach, but was this your number 4, right? This was number 4, your guy with the bright orange cleats, I believe it was number 4?
Yes, I believe I dubbed him the human highlighter.
Yes, Kyson Campbell.
Yes, he, good player, solid hands, good athlete, and arguably the best cleats on the field right now. Fun fact about Coach Ronnie, myself, I used to wear orange shoes when I played Junior A. First quarter, underway. And it's the Flames that come out with the ball. The Green Flames, I should say. Donning forest green jerseys against Aurora, who is fitted in the red jerseys. Bright, vibrant red. Fire red, if you will. Now that's going to get flipped to number 7 here. Nice change of direction. Bumped one more up top. Real patient on this offense, and this is an offense that really likes to kind of settle in and just look for these backdoor cutters. Very reminiscent of an NCAA offense, which is literally just ran off that principle alone. Backdoor cutting your defender. Wait for the right opportunity to cut and hopefully score.
And that play right there is what we saw all throughout the opening game. The offense just taking their time, passing the ball around and opening it up for Hunter McLaughlin, number 3, there to do his thing, which he did. He has the ball now. Just waiting to see what the defense has to offer. Holding on to it. Passing it back to number 7. And this is what we like to see.
Look at him get over top.
And that's exactly what this offense loves to do. They take their time, they slow things down, and wait for their moment to break.
Well, so as a defensive principle, right, you don't want to get beat over top. Obviously a great effort here from 26, trying to force that midfielder down the alley, but number 7 just has that nice little first step, a little bit of shake and bake on the field right now. Manages to get a step around his defender, and of course, good things always happen when we get over top in lacrosse. Collapses the defense, no slide is there, boom, the ball's in the back of the net. Great effort from number 7.
Number 7, Zach Clark, opening up the scoring in this game this afternoon. 1-0 for PFS.
Now, ensuing draw. The Flames come up with the ball. Remember, the Flames are in green. Oh, that has got to be a hit from behind, and it is. Now, because the player had possession of the ball when he was hit from behind, that is a penalty. If he did not have the ball, that would be a change of possession. But because he had the ball in his stick, red goes to the power play. And let's see what they have drawn up. Looks like some cutters backside. They're set up in a 3-3. Got to keep the ball hot. They do. They move it down to the crease. Look like they're going to look for a drop down. They don't. They move it back to the shooter. 27 pulls up. That one just goes wide. Again, trying to catch the goaltender off guard. Almost did, just sailed it wide.
It's been a weird start so far for Aurora High. They could definitely use this power play to get settled in here.
That's going to get moved to number 7, Duck. He tries to launch that over the cage, and it's deflected, and it's going to go back the other way. No. He's stripped. The ball goes on the ground, but it's recovered by the Flames anyways. They get over the half line, that is. They start to push, and here comes McLaughlin. Now he's got silky mitts in front of the cage, and he's got a way of finding seams in the defense. Passes off to number 24, the human highlighter now with it. He's gonna bump it one more. He might ask for it back, but he doesn't. 23's got a good opportunity. Will we take the opportunity to dodge? No, he's gonna shop. Shop is another word used for scanning the field, looking for cutters and looking for opportunities to pass to them. 23, looks like he wants to pull up. Throws the ball into the crease, unfortunately just couldn't be handled. Nice little pass.
Really good
Just
defensive
slightly
play.
off target.
Yeah, really good defensive play by Aurora High School to kind of get in the middle of that stick, kind of slow down. This is what PFS loves to do, right? They love just to wear you down, take their time. It's a good move by Aurora to break that up.
They're not in a hurry, and they don't have to be, and they know that. They will grind this out 6-on-6, and they will beat you 6-on-6. And remember what I said about scoring 6-on-6. It's very difficult. I'm just gonna fix my mic real quick. Viewers back home. Hopefully you guys all got to hear that lovely noise. And back to the action. 23 sweeping over top. Look at him find a way through the defense, and once again, are we taking notes, people? You get over top, you put the ball in the cage. That's 2 now.
Yeah, you see, this is what they love to do, right? They slow it down, and then they find their break. And Zeke Neely, number 23 for PFS, just cuts right through the defense, throws that on the bottom left corner. Like you talk about, Coach, right against that post. And this is just what they're going to continue to do and what you're going to continue to see for the next hour and a half.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if you guys saw it back home, that little hesitation as he got over top just freezes the defender's feet for that half second. The half second you need to be able to get a step, and that's what he got. And yeah, finish the play. Great to see it. The Flames are up 2-zip. Ensuing face-off. Oh, wow, look at the goose action. Goose action. Goose is batting the ball on the ground to yourself, almost like a hockey-style play. McLaughlin is there, corrals it, picks it up, and now he's going to hang out for a little bit, wait for his offensive personnel to get on the field. Once again, not in a rush. It's a very mature, composed offense. And once again, if I'm the coach on Red, if I'm on Aurora, I want to try to speed these guys up.
Yes. I agree, and you see these passes from PFS, specifically when they pass the ball to Hunter McLaughlin, number 3, they just throw it in the area. They don't even pass it right to him, right? They just pass it in the vicinity, and they trust that he's going to be the one to get there first.
Excellent point. And you'll also notice, right, pass is usually just a little bit ahead of his face, right? You're almost throwing it to your buddy's face as opposed to right on his ear. Depending on where he is on the field, of course. But a lot of times in field lacrosse, especially on step downs, time and room shots. Wow, look at the give and go there. Little 3-man action, but big stop in front. Man, we have seen a lot of doorstep stops today.
And number 31, Sean Bellman with the save for Aurora, much needed right now.
Look at 16 in transition here. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
Nice hustle by Flames number 15. Look at him pursue. Love to see that. Pesky defensive maneuvers like that. Sometimes that extra little poke, hey, suddenly the ball's on the ground. When the ball sails over your friend. Ball goes out of bounds there. I think it was deflected off of Red. That's correct. So it's going to be Flames ball in the clear. We haven't seen a settle clear from them yet. Been more helter-skelter. That's one way to do it. Just give it to 25. He has got legs for days. Kid runs like a gazelle. Very valuable as an asset for any defensive group.
You see a hole on this left side here. We'll see what McLaughlin wants to do.
They're okay here because they got help underneath. Now, I would have loved to see that dodge out of the box coming full speed. A lot of teams opt to do that, right? Because you're coming out of the box, you're running out of player full speed. Very difficult to defend. Fortunately, pass was just a little bit off target.
And it's not something that you see from the Flames very much. It seems all their passes, even if they do hit the ground first, they usually pick it up on that first scoop. Very sure mitts with those sticks, right? But that one a little bit out of reach.
Uncharacteristic.
Yeah, a little
Flames. Usually those passes are crispy. That one, not so much. But hey, no one's perfect. Once again, best part about lacrosse, next play is only a minute away. Now, Red being patient. Aurora looking to find little seams here. Appears. Yep, here it comes. Oh no. Now, see that player at X needs to approach GLE there. And that pass goes into his stick, and he more than likely has an up the hash shot. But unfortunately, the timing just wasn't there, and The result is Flames ball.
It's tough end to the play, right? You're doing a great job keeping the ball away from the Flames, slowing things down, but it ended in a turnover.
You hate to see it. As an offensive group, you love to see it if you're the Flames. And McLaughlin.
It's a delayed penalty here, Coach.
I saw that. Do you know what for? Doesn't matter. McLaughlin's looking to take this to the cage, takes a shot, and he absolutely rips. Wow. Explosiveness. Look at this. He's a human freight train. When he gets going, get out of the way. Look at him, not afraid to get to contact, somehow keeps the ball on his stick, absorbs contact from another guy, shoots it over top of him, and the ball's in the back of the cage.
It's just the confidence from number 3, right? He just knows he can score no matter what the defensive situation is that's put against him. He knows he can get the job done.
He's him. Mentality. Now, number 7 on Aurora, I believe. We want to give our best wishes to his grandparents who couldn't be here today. They were feeling sick and are sick, so yeah, I wanted to just give them a quick shout out and make sure that they hear this message, because I know they're watching the stream right now.
Well, great to have you, number 7 for Aurora, you said?
Grandparents duck, I believe, duck, like a duck, the animal.
Number 7, Leighton Cleary for Aurora, so thank you for watching. We're glad you're with us on RogersTV.com.
Now let's look at the off-ball seal action. They missed the cutter. Nice little play there. Savvy offense here from Green. Now, was that a set look or was it just on the fly? Either way, I like it a lot. They reset. And look at him drag underneath. Send it up top. 19 sends it one more to McLaughlin. And he's got a great shot opportunity there. But he sails it over the cage. Doesn't matter.
And that's an excellent job by the defense coach. You're not going to stop this guy 100%, but bother him just enough to miss a little bit with that shot, right?
Yeah, you want to make him uncomfortable, right? And, a lot of defenders think they got to make a big hit or you got to put somebody on the ground. If you honestly just lift their bottom hand upwards with your long pole, they will do exactly that. Or if you poke their bottom hand, it is extremely hard to hit the cage. Now that is a crazy pass, but it works out. Tries to go behind the back. Oh my goodness.
I didn't get it.
That would have been, whew, what a play. Doesn't work out, but I love the effort. And once again, love the creativity on display here.
Just
what a Hail Mary of a pass. Just a beautiful catch.
And we're watching this team like we saw this morning. We're seeing the same thing today. They trust if they just put the ball around the vicinity of their teammate, that their teammate's going to come down with the pass. That was a Hail Mary. You're absolutely right. That was perfect.
But so much trust, within this group, and to trust your teammate to make that play and make that catch. Not a lot of guys are willing to throw that and have confidence in the person catching it. So I love it. These guys are having a lot of fun out here. I mean, really cool plays happening. So with that said, first quarter is 3-0. Patrick Fogarty and the Boys. Now, Aurora hasn't had much time on attack, and when they have been on attack, not really getting the looks that they want. What do you see?
Yeah, I mean, we've been hammering point this home. We've been hammering home this point, rather, all day long.
Possession
that
time,
when
possession.
it's just possession, right? When you have an offense like PFS, you need to take care of the ball, and the more you turn the ball over, the more. But I mean, listen, we watched Aurora when we were off air. Very, very good team. Very talented players. They have the horses to get back into this game. You talked about it the whole day, Coach. It's only 3-0, right? It doesn't matter. You're fine. You got lots of time left in this game.
It's a game of runs, folks. Whatever team goes on the greatest amount of runs typically wins the game.
I will
That's
say,
how most sports usually work, to be frank with you.
I will say, Sean Bellman, number 31 goaltender for Aurora High School, he's been terrific. Yes, the score's 3-0, but this game could be 5-6-0. He's made some really big saves to keep his team in
the game early.
In the
right?
game, 100%.
Yeah.
And they played very well in that first game. They're keeping it close. I'm not too concerned about what Aurora High School is going to bring to the table here. To me, with PFS, this just looks like a team that we could be talking about for the gold medal tomorrow. They just, the way they pass the ball, the confidence that they have, it seems,
the patience.
yeah, it seems hard to match, Coach. But we'll see what happens. We still got lots of time left in this ball game. Lots of time.
I think Aurora's best lacrosse is still yet to be played. With that said, second quarter coming up in just a few seconds. We're off. Nice clamp, number 20. The Flames manages to kind of scoop that out to his long stick defender, stick midi, I should say. And look at him just carry. When in doubt, take it to the rack, kid. You're all alone. Chooses not to, that's okay. High risk, high reward, and look at that, jeez. Just goes bar dizzy. Wow.
That's just a matter of a defender taking things into his own hands, getting the ball to the right player. That's number 6, Jake Curran.
Yeah, look at the effort here. You know, he kind of gets cut off there. That long pole, right, that long stick midfielder carries that ball to X. I thought he was going to go ISO back there. But no, has his head up, as any good attackman should, finds the cutter, the step down rather. McLaughlin makes no mistake, he just goes bar dizzy.
And viewers at home, you saw that on the replay. Perfect placement. Right below the crossbar. Or a bar dizzy, as you so poetically phrased it.
I have a way with words. There is no debate.
I've noticed.
Now, Aurora has an opportunity here to get a good possession, regroup, and just as I say that, ball careens towards the sideline, and it's going back the other way.
It's all right. They just need a little patience.
They just got to settle in here.
Yeah, they're in a good position.
That's what we talk about, the poise and the patience and, you know, the intangible stuff, right? There's big moments like this. You know, are you making mistakes? Are you still playing the same offense that your coach taught you? These guys are sticking to their system. They look like they run it real well. And they're following their game plan. Coughlin, what's he going to do this time? No luck there, sends it in the cage. He looks like he wants to go all day against that pole matchup he has. Looks to slip behind. That gets moved one more. They stay in an open set. Looks like they're going to send one to the crease. It's McLaughlin. 23. Plays catch with 7. 7 now. Sweeping over top. Looks like a fake flip play. Fooled a couple guys.
On your back.
Almost looked there's like some zoom action behind. Almost a sneak if you know from X.
Great beat by 2-4.
2-4 up the hash. He fakes and almost put him on the highlight reel. He does. Oh, he had me turning my head. Jeez.
Bryson Murray.
That was an outstanding display of stick skills.
Fancy footwork behind the net. And remember when I asked you the question, Coach, at the beginning of the game, I was curious. You play a game at 9 a.m. Are your legs a little bit, jello-y? Are you tired? They're fine. It looks like they're fine. They're playing maybe better lacrosse than they did early in the morning. And if you're Aurora, you just need a goal. Just get one goal, kind of gain that confidence back. You're a good team. We've seen you do it.
I think getting the monkey off the back would definitely help in this scenario, for sure. But once again, this suffocating offense, just taking it to you relentlessly and in very organized, regimented fashion. It must be frustrating to some extent when you're playing for extended periods of time like this. And as we all know, you start to get frustrated, mistakes happen, right? Emotions get high. Aurora's got a lot of really good defenders on that field right now. So just put your head down and do the work.
Bro, I was trying to get a shot. If you win a game, tackle like time.
And so, question for you, Coach: when you are defending for such long stretches as you are right now, do you find that it's easy to become disengaged with the game, like you're just kind of standing around waiting for something to happen?
Well, I'll tell you what, from personal experience, yeah, when you are on the field for an extended period of time, I'm talking like a 5-minute possession or something insane like that, you're going to make mistakes. You can no longer process at full capacity because you're tired. Big stop there from the Aurora attendee. Now they've got a chance to clear and get a solid possession in, which I think is needed right now.
And don't let the score fool you. 31. Sean Bellman really doing his part here, goaltender for Aurora High School.
Look at the athleticism from 2-8. Taking it all the way down the field. Looks like he wants to go to X, maybe get an apple as well. Apple being an assist from viewers back home. 2-8. Long stick attackman. 18 gobbles him up though.
Great
play with the feet.
Yeah.
Now kids, use your feet lacrosse. You can't kick through somebody's stick, but you can kick the ball. And that keeps this play alive. Aurora with a good chance. Nice one-handed pass there. Look at the ball movement. East-west movement. Gets picked up by the Flames though. Ooh, that hack looked like it hurt. Right on the bottom hand, but Gritty play to stick with it. And that's going to be a great opportunity for the Flames on the doorstep, but denied by the attendee. And in the clear now, 11 picks it up. He should be able to trot this over half.
He needs to move.
Should be able to trot this over half. Looks like a double's coming if I'm the coach. Decent time to call a timeout. He opts not to. Flag is down as well. Definitely don't call timeout. Now, here's a fun fact. With the delayed penalty, if the ball touches the ground, as it did just there, the play's blown dead and the penalty has to go to the penalty box. Now, if they just keep the ball moving around the horn, they can hold that ball for as long as they want with the delayed penalty.
So question for you, for the viewers at home, Coach. When did hockey during a delayed penalty, when they score, the penalty is taken away? Is that the same with lacrosse?
It depends on the penalty. So there's different different penalties that are releasable and also unreleasable.
Releasable, okay.
Now, if you hit a player to the head and it is classified within certain severity, like it's a very severe hit, you would have to serve full time. So I think the maximum punishment is 3 minutes unreleasable, right? So you can score as many times as you want on that power play. So hopefully your power play would be dialed in a scenario like that. That shot is from way far out. That was from downtown and further. I like the aggressiveness. Shoot or shoot. What's the saying in hockey? Puck's on. Aurora looking to put some pepper towards the general vicinity of number 9 on the Flames, and geez, hate to see that on the power play. Costly turnover.
And that's maybe third or fourth time that we've seen really good ball possession, really good ball movement, and it all kind of going by the wayside with a turnover. Like, we're seeing some really good things from Aurora. They just can't finish around the net. And I thought they missed a couple really good opportunities to get the ball in the net, but things are starting to turn around, and I say that, of course, as the Flames are hustling down the field.
Gritty plays, right? Digging deep. Hustle plays. Hijackers on that ride. Just find a way to get that ball back. And they are successful. Repossession time for the Flames. And as always, they're going to take their time and ease into this set. 7 shows us a little bit of fancy footwork. And then tosses to 6. Number 21 now with it. He looks like he wants to get over top. Looks for the slip, and it's not there. Well, was there, just bobble the ball. You got a flag down. Now, when the flag is down, we talked about if the ball hits the ground, plays blown dead. You also have to keep it within that. Do you see that restraining line in yellow?
I do.
You have to keep it within that box as well. So if you step outside, plays blown dead, and power play. Speaking of power plays.
Yeah. Tough time to take a penalty. I know right now the Flames had the ball for a few minutes there, but it feels like Aurora's been starting to come on a bit here. Tough time to take a penalty.
Yeah, tough time to take a penalty, not capitalizing on their special teams opportunities, and, you know, McLaughlin almost making them pay on the penalty kill. Man, his release is smooth as butter.
Oh, yo, I drank so much of that.
Look at he's wide open in the middle. They don't send it to him. They do.
Ooh.
This kid will literally catch anything. Tries to send the backhand. Doesn't connect.
You're right, Coach. They give him that ball. He has players draped all over him.
He is a magnet. It just goes into the stick. Nice little play here. Nice little seal. Love that. Great opportunity for shooter shot. Just doesn't connect. Number 20 wearing the box helmet. Gritty. Jump shot high to high.
Great save.
And that is not going to go.
I'm telling you, number 31, Sean Bellman, doing everything he can to keep his team in the game as the half is coming to an end in about 2:45. Really key saves from the goaltender.
And look at McLaughlin, just not taking no for an answer. He's going to crash right into the crease here. One-handed. Oh, he gets yard sale. His stick went flying, floating through the air, but somehow the Flames come out with the ball. Oh no, looks like McLaughlin might be hurting after that effort. As he steps off onto the sideline, someone get a trainer over there and have him evaluated immediately. Appears to be some help heading his way. Flames with the ball. Looks like they're going to try that two-man game. Nice little slip. Oh, wow, it's still there. Wow, what a play. Hits the pipe. Or was that a save?
It looked like deflected off the leg on the right-hand side. Could have been a post.
We'll have to check out instant replay to get confirmation. Regardless, good effort by the Flames offense. Look at this inside roll. My goodness. Puts him in the spin cycle. The old spinorama.
Does look like McLaughlin, number 3, is still down on the sidelines. Hard to say what really happened. Just feel like he just got hit really hard.
I've taken a few of those in my day. Sometimes you just get the wind knocked out of you, and you can't breathe. It looks similar to something I had experienced previously, but there's no way of knowing from over here. But check out that spin move again. Catching the ball with his feet moving. Spinning right around his defender inside roll style, and then finishes short side.
And that's 21, Lucas Lynch, making the lead 6-0.
Love the alliteration of that name.
Lucas Lynch, it rolls off the tongue, doesn't
Lucas Lynch. One of those guys where you gotta say his full name. You know what I mean? You have those friends. Regardless, Aurora coming in, high to high heat, denied.
Big save.
Denny says, absolutely not. And oh my goodness, look at the wheels, the athleticism. One more. Oh! Sent it to the wrong guy.
He had Lucas Lynch, our guy, wide open on the right-hand side.
You don't just leave L squared hanging like that, especially after that last goal. But hey, no one's perfect, okay? And with that said, second quarter has concluded. 6-0 for the Flames. Lots of action here for the Flames. Aurora just can't really seem to find anything done. Can't really seem to get anything done.
Yeah, and we've been beating this drum all day long, but with a team with as much firepower as the Flames do, you gotta take care of that ball. It's the turnovers.
Gotta take care of the rock.
You gotta take care of the rock. The turnovers need to just be a little bit more intentional with how you are passing the ball, especially in the offensive zone, right? When you have those opportunities, you have to capitalize. And if you're the Eagles, you have the firepower and you have the goaltending. Like number 31, Sean Bellman, like we've been talking about, he has made some terrific saves for his team. It's just hard when you have the offensive firepower. I know Hunter McLaughlin. Is Sean McLaughlin somebody? I don't know why I said Sean, but Hunter McLaughlin, I know he is clearly, one of the best, if not the best player in this game. But they have a lot of offensive firepower, and I think they will be fine without him.
Unselfish play from the boys in green, absolutely. Sharing the ball, sharing the rock, if you will, and getting rewarded for it. Aurora just needs to take care of the rock just a little bit more. And I would say just focus on the little things. Focus on the small victories and build from there.
And from the Aurora perspective, when you have a player like, McLaughlin, you're not doing anything dirty or sketchy or illegal, but you do want to be physical with him. You want to make him uncomfortable. You want to, rough him up within the guidelines of the rules, of course. But that guy's been burning you all game long. And if he's going to go right in front of your net like that, you got to make life a little difficult for him.
Well, I think as a general principle for any defense, right, is you got to make guys pay the price if they're going to try to get to the middle on you. So, when you have guys just teeing off from 5-10 yards, right, no one's paying the price right now. You got to send a message. And again, that's kind of more intangible and more kind of psychological. Coaching and strategy, stuff like that. But I think that's, it's an important thing to have with your group is to be physical, and as I said, make O guys pay the price for coming through the middle. Now, second half is just moments away. Flames up, 6-zip. I think Aurora's going to have, I hope they have a different story here. I think that wasn't really reflective of who they are, that first half there. I think there's nowhere to go but up from here. And the Aurora guys love hearing it. And once again, great cleats on the Aurora players. Maybe the best at the tournament.
I know you're
Look
looking
good, feel good, play good.
I know you're looking at 17, Tristan Scupian.
And how could I not? I used to wear 17 back in the day. Then transitioned to 73. How did I choose 73? Just random. But yeah, as I said, orange cleats, orange shoes have always had a special place in my heart. Actually, reminiscent of Mark Steinhaus, who we were talking about earlier, played for the Buffalo Bandits, always wore bright orange shoes. Fun fact about Mark Steinhaus.
I know A.J. Brown from the Eagles in the National Football League wears pink cleats so his daughter can point them out on TV.
Oh, wow, interesting.
It's kind of a cool little thing.
Second half underway here. Pinchin popped out to 17 in green. The lean machine. And he's going to slow this down. A lot of really good athletes on this green squad. Uh-oh. Hidden ball trick. Oh, no, they don't go for it. Can't really go for it when you drop the ball. Thought they were going to give it a shot. They don't. Human highlighter passes that up to 7. 23 with it now. He's got an opportunity to get over top here. It's a good matchup. Good matchup is in he's a lefty going against a lefty player. Much harder to defend that and force down the alley. With that said, 7 takes an opportunity to sweep over top, hitches, sails one just over the crossbar. Green is there to back it up. We're going to restart from X. Yes, look at the explosiveness here. Hits the slip. Great slide and anticipation from 17 there. Excellent job. Because had he not been there, that would have been a really clean look.
And you see from the Flames, rarely do they need more than one opportunity to pick up that ball, right? When that ball is bouncing towards them, just one clean scoop. They're not kicking it around too much.
Absolutely. First time GBs is what that is known as. Very important that when you're going to pick up the ball, that was incorrect. I don't think that went out of bounds, but that is neither here nor there. Now it's Red's turn to clear. No time limit for getting over half, if I'm not mistaken, so you can take as long as you want, following the format of the Olympics. Or I guess the old Olympic format, back when it used to be like traditional field lacrosse was in the Olympics. Regardless, Green's ride prevails, and now it's another repossession for the Flames. It has been a lot of defense for Aurora. Now they're specifically looking for this slip in the throwback. They've done it a few times now. Oh wow, fast release from 6 off the wing there. That shot had eyes. Four split dodges the looked like some kind of rock back there, but now it's back in play. And we resume into the action. Once again, look at just how patient they are. You gotta speed these guys up if you want to have a shot, because they are too good when you give them time like this. Now, this looks like it's going to be a two-man game from X. I think they might go for a slip. No, they try to get to contact. Off-ball cut. That's sailed wide. Nice try.
It just can't be said enough, man. They're just waiting, right? It's just patient, just trying to create holes, trying to create opportunities.
And yeah, I think there's a time and place for, you know, a strategy that would entail wait for them to make the error. You know, which has happened from time to time throughout this game. It's just they're so good at minimizing the unforced errors. Just as I say that, there almost was one. But you know, they're too good when they have this kind of time and space. And for me as a coach, or even as a player, I would just try to take away that time and space. Cloudy skies rolling in here. Nice interception on the ride, and Forrest's gonna crease crank it. Just misses. That had some pepper on it though. Nothing wrong with the crease crank, kids. That was a really nice save by the Aurora goaltender there. I think he got a piece of that. And once again, Green is just going to reset here. Look to sweep. He's going to go back to his left. A lefty down the alley? Could he? No. That's 4 with the fast feet. Back to 7.
Really good job by 7 facilitating from that left corner.
Oh, 6 just stings top left. Wow. Nice shot.
Jake
Nice
Kieran,
move.
second goal of the game, if I'm not mistaken, for him.
Beauty finish here. Look, it doesn't take much. Like, you don't have to overcomplicate things. Get to contact, get over top, fast release, far pipe.
And you notice there on that replay, he extends his shot as far left as possible rather than going over top and the defender blocking his stick.
Yeah, shooting around defenders is such an important skill to have, especially at this age, right? Because as you move on to NCAA and Junior A, Junior B, whatever you're playing, some of these guys still play minor lacrosse, right? But as you get through those higher levels, being able to shoot around defenders, so important, because the goalies are just too good. If you allow them to see your shot the whole way, good luck. So it's great to see these young men showing that is within their bag and skill set here on the field today. Look at the wheels from 11, puts things into reverse. Hit the Uno reverse card, but unfortunately, his teammate couldn't handle the pass. And oh, Nelly, this is gonna be a fast break. Is he gonna slow it down? No, 17's gonna keep pushing. And here's a shot, oh my Lord. The bouncer to high Ched might be goated. Might be one of the best shots. So hard to track as a goalie. Are you stopping that?
I'm not stopping that, if you're asking me. I will say, though, that kind of is the opposite of what we've been watching the whole afternoon from this team, right? We've been watching them slow things down, pass it around, and on that play, it was just sheer breakout speed. Just booking it through the offensive zone and making the most out of his opportunity.
Absolutely. As mentioned earlier, some great athleticism on display here. On field number 1, shot just missed the cage. Got to get pucks on twine, or balls on twine rather. Give yourself a chance. That gets swinged up to number 11. He has a nice little hitch. He's trying to get over top, and he does. Draws a double. Someone's open. It's okay, patient. Moves the ball forward. Always a good option. And also an easy option. So remember that. When in doubt, move the ball forward. Looks like Red gets stripped there. I'm not sure by who. 15. Always looking to cause chaos on the defensive side of the ball. And as Red starts to get sped up here, the ball happens to fall on the ground, and 12 picks this up. He looks like he wants to go for a jog. He's jogging. He is sprinting. Look at this.
Oh,
what an effort, though.
I was gonna say, if that's a jog for you, for me that's like running for my life.
I think that was only half speed. Kidding. He is an athlete, though, and it looks like Aurora's going to have a chance on the power play here. That could be big, just in terms of getting confidence dialed back in. See, ball hits the turf. Play is blown dead.
And you see number 9. He knows that's a missed opportunity.
Like I like to say, you live and you learn. Now, gotta remember to take a look at the crease here and also be a threat on the crease, right? Have your stick at your ear, be ready for the ball. Because on the power play, that ball can get zipped to you at any point. And if you don't have your stick at your ear, well, the ball's going back the other way. Too long here. Got to keep that ball hot. We're on a power play. Fortunately, almost turned over there, but 7 managed to save it. Good hustle play.
You see number 9, Nick Fryer. He's putting his stick up. He's wide open there.
22 steps into one. He says, you know what? I'm just going to score a goal.
Do it
And he
myself.
does. That's a bingo. We're on the board.
And that was a shot with conviction, right? He really pulled that back. You see here,
Look at him.
he's looking over his options. He sees 9, but he decides I'm just going to do it myself, and let's just get this over with.
Just absolutely cranks that short side at the hip. And you know what? While we're lining up, let's give a quick shout out to the referees on the field. Without them, we cannot play the game of lacrosse. Or we could, it would get really out of control, more than likely. Head referee is Jason Fansit. Referee number 1 is Chris Kidd of the Toronto Beaches. And referee number 3 is Norm Peterson. Aurora looking to play fast here. Almost had an opportunity off the draw. The ball goes on the ground, and now we've got something of a rugby scrum. And Green comes out with it. Look at the hacks he's taking. Oh, he just gets a shoulder lowered right into his chest. But look at him get up and jog it off. Love to see that. My dad would always tell me, hey, if you get injured, I'm not picking you up off the floor. So I would always get up off the floor. So I love seeing that from the Flames player. Get himself off the field. Now, 2 minutes to go here, 8-1. It's been pretty one-sided here. But hey, Aurora scores that goal. Something to build off of. Once again, this is a game of runs. Anything can happen. I've seen crazier comebacks in my life. You know what? Do yourself a favor. Go watch Toronto versus Halifax quarterfinal 2022. You won't regret it. It's on YouTube.
I did not know that Halifax had a professional team.
Halifax Thunderbirds. And oh boy, do they ever pack their barn.
Oh, I bet. I bet.
Yeah, it's a pretty electric atmosphere. I would say some of the best places to play in the NLL, Halifax is up there, definitely top 3. Buffalo is probably number 1. That place just gets rocking. And then,
well, with the heartbreak that the Buffalo faithful have with their hockey team and their football team, a successful lacrosse team is something to rally around.
So hold on a second. I think that was back over and also offside. But, you know, things happen fast this game. I believe that's Mr. Kidd. And you know what? I'm not surprised he missed it.
The referee just corrected you, but I'm not too sure what he said.
Me and Kidd go way back. Beaches guy, right? Aurora. Looking to produce some offense here. One-handed cradle to the two-handed power cradle. Set down to the crease. Nothing doing there. And that's going to conclude the third period, quarter rather.
Obviously, you'd love to see one more goal from Aurora before the quarter closed. But starting to build the pressure. Not a lot of offensive zone time for Keswick, or for the Flames rather, in the last half of that quarter.
We're talking about, you know, taking care of the rock, securing the bag, you know, really making sure that that pill stays in the basket. And it's just, it's tough. It's tough when you're playing so much defense because, again, that just compounds into everything else in the game. You try to clear the ball, you know, you just played 3-4 minutes of defense. You're tired, and then you turn the ball over to clear, and, you know, the whole cycle rinses and repeats. So, you know what? I'll say this. Really like Red's ability to compete. You know, I don't think they've gotten down on themselves at any point throughout this game. And they continue to play hard. You know, some teams will just pack it in. No, not this team. And that's great. That's really good. That's good for them. Shows character. And again, those kind of characteristics you just can't teach them. So good on them.
Well, and they're in a pretty good spot heading into tomorrow. They did win the first game, and they won it pretty handedly. So it's not a must-win. That being said, the Flames are clearly a team to be reckoned with as the tournament carries on, and you do want to put your best foot forward. It'll be interesting to see. I'm also curious in the fourth quarter, Coach. I do believe that number 3 Hunter McLaughlin did walk past us. It appears like he would be out for the remainder of the game. We obviously could be wrong. They have a lot of talent though, so we'll see if that does matter at all within the context of this game.
Yeah, I think you know, don't take any risks. Obviously, with McLaughlin, you know, you've got a pretty substantial lead. Why throw him back in, right?
Agreed.
Potentially risk the severity increasing. So yeah, no, I think you're on the right page with that assessment. What was I going to say here? You know, as a newcomer to lacrosse and you know, kind of being exposed to the game for you know, a pretty short period of time here, what do you think other teams have to do to you know, challenge this Aurora squad, or not Aurora squad, sorry, the Flame squad? Because it seems like they can just do whatever they want, and I was just curious to know what your thoughts were.
Yeah, I mean, you know, once again, I've been saying it like all day. Really, it really does seem like lacrosse is really a game about possession, right?
Big time.
And obviously, in every single sport, you need to have the ball or the puck or the whatever in order to score a point. That's not what I'm saying. But when you have a team like the Flames who just score every time,
Capitalize and grind you down, and
like they capitalize on every chance they have, which means that you need to not give them chances, and that's going to be really interesting to see moving forward. I
I don't think you can necessarily take away all the chances, but maybe on that
you just got to hold on to
wave,
the ball as long
decrease the probability and the likelihood of scoring on the chances they get, right? Try to find ways to make those chances less good. Put poetically. So yeah, no, 100%. I think you're on the right track. And as somebody who's obviously very new to lacrosse, you got a good mind.
It'll be interesting. It'd be interesting to see them play a team like we saw in the last game that we did, Governor Simcoe, right? That has those guys.
Oldies looked like 21 there. Was about to hit another spin cycle. Thought better of it. Nice D. Great D there. Number 20. Putting the ball on the ground. And just matching hips with that offensive player. Fake flip at X. Didn't fall for it. They stay on their man. Turns the corner. And you got to have someone slide to his face in that scenario. Great take by number 4 here. Willing to turn the corner, put his body on the line, potentially take a hit. Watch it again here in slow-mo. Look at this, makes no mistake. The slide was there just a tad late, right?
And it looks like the defenders were expecting him to go a little bit further out, and he quickly turned on a dime. That's Kyson Campbell scoring.
Go, you ready?
Tyson, the human highlighter. Kyson.
I don't want to get
with a K?
With a K. I don't want his family mad at us, Coach.
Understood. I apologize to the Campbell family for calling your son Tyson. That is my bad. Now, the Flames pick the ball back up, and I feel like right now they're just kind of in cruise control. They're making it happen on offense and kind of at will. They seem to have really found their groove here today. And I think that's just a reflection of some really good athletes and also really good coaching. It's Kyson behind again. He likes to go from there, but he passes that back up. The ball gets swung around, top center. 17 looks to put on the jets. Puts on the brakes. Moves it one more. Look at the slip. I think he actually just popped out from the crease regardless. Couldn't handle the pass. And now there appears to be a flag down for the Flames, so Aurora's going to have a chance to go on the power play here once this play is blown down. And the ball touches the ground. We know the rule now. Aurora goes to the power play.
I've been noticing for the Flames, they do a terrific job at dragging the defenders with them. The player with the ball will sprint one direction, and both defenders will follow him and leave the guy wide open in the middle. It's an unfortunate penalty to take here. Not really necessary, but it happens throughout the context of a game.
Yeah, it's amazing what just one simple cut can do, right, for an offense. for what you're talking about, right? Just a simple cut causes two defenders to, creates a little bit of confusion there. Both those guys collapse. Now one guy's open, right? So, for anybody that's actually looking to take their game to the next level and be serious about lacrosse, you've got the ball in your stick for maybe 1% of the game. The other 99%, you don't have the ball. So you need to learn how to move off ball to be an effective lacrosse player.
Really crisp passes here needed. We've seen them kind of bobble some balls here in these type of situations.
Oh, rolled them off from the crease, and just again, can't really connect, just fundamental stuff. And that's going to be moved to X. And we're just going to slow this down here for Aurora. Couldn't capitalize on the power play, unfortunately, but smart play to slow things down and attack a more than likely tired defense. 11 looked like he was about to throw that behind the back, but didn't. If you're throwing that, you better score. He just might do it. Oh, nope. Ball goes out of his stick. 22 picks it up. Looking to get over top. Look at the rocker. Just gets the piece of, I think he cradled it out of his stick, and now we're getting physical on the ground balls. Great to see. You gotta lay the body. And look at 22, working for the ball back. Can't pursue, I believe he's on attack, so he has to stay behind the half line. And the Flames bury once again in transition.
Such a tough transition there for the Eagles. They controlled play, they were playing so well. It's tough. This game can swing in just a snap of a finger.
It's tough for sure. But like I said earlier, focus on the small victories, right? Don't go away, keep playing hard, and find things to celebrate about.
Well, and you never know how tomorrow goes. You never know if you see this team again.
Tomorrow's a new day. Tomorrow's a completely new day.
And you never know if you're going to see this team again. So leave them something to remember. Don't give up on the game here.
What's exactly it? You gotta find ways to win, even if you're losing, if that makes sense to anybody who's listening. Still gotta find ways to win. If that means winning a loose ball or a ground ball with two guys in front of you, hey, then it's got to be that. If it means out hustling somebody to the sideline to get a turnover from a shot, it's got to be that. But find some jam, find some juice here, and build from there. Taking their time, moving the ball around the horn, off-ball cutter, tries to shoot around the defender. Nice little take there, and yes, Aurora is closest to the ball at the point at which it went out.
I don't really know.
So turnover for the Flames, back the other way. This kid is an absolute athlete. One of those guys, you see him in gym class, you're like, this kid runs like a deer. Let's put a long stick in your hand. Absolute wheels on the kid. And good ability to carry. Draws a penalty there. Aurora with another chance to go on the power play. I would just keep him out there. There is a time and place to have a pull on the power play. What would be really interesting is a goalie in the crease spot with a goalie stick, because you're going to catch anything with that. Or I guess you could just send McLaughlin. Regardless, nice shot here. Ooh, soaked it. Warriors block shots. 1-3 is a Warrior. Putting the body on the line.
Yeah, you can tell he's shaking that one off a bit there. Great play by him.
I'd like to remind the players that jock straps are mandatory in the league. Thank me later. Now, quick restart here. Penalties killed. Short stick midi comes back to the defense, and we've got a lot of action going on in the crease. Nice fading shot there. Just the placement was just a little bit off. I really like the idea though. That's a shooter's shot. And once again, something you should have in your bag. Picked up by number 21 here. He's getting fancy. One-handed cradle action. Little action Jackson. Moves it up top. Top center now. Move down low. And we're just gonna kind of play catch. There's about 3.5 minutes to go here. Score is 10-1 for the Flames over Aurora. Nice little cut to the middle there. Nice clamp by the Aurora defenseman to not give that offensive player any hope of being able to catch that ball. I think it's fundamental plays like that that, you know, compounded over the course of a game, they win you games, right? Clamp it down. First time GBs.
I got 20. Watch screen.
Shooting over the shoulder, changing planes. These things, they all add up. He is gifting him underneath, and he's going to take it. Now, 24, he must be a righty, but I feel like he's pretty comfortable carrying in his left, which is a rare sight. Now look at the shot form on that, the torque he gets on.
Yeah, that's a beautiful, beautiful shot right over the right shoulder. And you're right, very versatile, kind of move the ball both ways. Very, very impressive day. I think we've been watching lacrosse all day long, and as impressive,
Little action on the draw there, you see that?
a little physical, the boys are playing. But as impressive as the Aurora High School win was just a couple hours ago, the Flames do feel like the most impressive team coming out of today, heading into championship day tomorrow.
Yeah, and with 2 minutes to go here, you know, we've been talking a lot about their offensive personnel. Their defensive personnel is nothing to sneeze at. They've actually been very impressive. You know, first-time GBs finishing plays where they need to. Hey, they're doing a great job. And yeah, I know the offense is kind of stealing the show, but don't forget about the boys on the other side of the field too, eh?
And don't forget to tune in tomorrow as the playoffs get going at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow morning. With play going all day long right here on RogersTV.com. I think you'll be here for all of that, will you not?
I will be here tomorrow doing the commentary for playoff lacrosse, championship Monday and Tuesday. And I am so excited. Big stop in front of the cage there. Love seeing that.
Terrific scoop by 26.
Wow, what a hack. Just
28.
Just swiped it right away from him. Good hustle from 2-8, trying to clear that ball. Looking to leg it himself. Just didn't have the angle to be able to turn the corner there. And, you know, with all that said, looks like this game is going to be wrapped up. The Flames, undefeated on the day, winning this last one. What an excellent day of lacrosse. A great day having here. Just great vibes all around for the boys AAA OFSAA Lacrosse Festival. We have one more game lined up, but for Mark and I will be back tomorrow for the championship. Actually, I think Mark will be absent, so you're just going to be stuck with me, unfortunately.
They're lucky to have you, Coach.
So you're going to...
Lucky to have you.
Oh, stopping you. But yeah, you're going to be stuck with me talking to myself for 8 hours plus. So enjoy that. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. With that said, please enjoy Game 6. Next up, I believe it's schedule handy, but there is one more game to cap off. No commentary. And yeah. Thanks for tuning in. See you guys tomorrow.